to the bread kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a lovely little soft French breakfast roll called Petits Pains au Lait, or little milk loaf. Add 1 teaspoon of dried yeast to 280 grams of lukewarm milk, mix well and then leave for 10 minutes. To 450 grams of good strong bread flour, add 2 teaspoons of salt, a tablespoon of caster sugar and mix well. Now rub in 50 grams of softened butter. Kind of squish it through your fingers to begin with. And then you can move on to using both hands and kind of rub it between your hands. After about 3 or 4 minutes, you shouldn't be able to feel the butter anymore. So we'll just make a well in the centre. Add in the milk and yeast. And mix to a smooth dough. So what I've got here now is a nice soft dough. It isn't particularly sticky at all. Then knead this for about 10 minutes until it becomes smooth and elastic. And after 10 minutes of kneading, you should end up with a nice, smooth and springy dough. Pop the dough in a lightly greased bowl, cover, then leave in a warm place to allow the dough to about double in size. The dough's risen well, so I'll turn it out. Knock it back to get the gas out. Then pull the dough together. I'm now going to divide the dough into 12 equal pieces. Now when you've got your 12 pieces of dough, take a piece and kind of knead it in your hands to make sure it's all one piece of dough. Then when you're happy it's one piece, put it on a surface, pull the edges into the middle, turn it. And what this is doing is stretching the gluten on the underside. Now turn the ball over, cup your hand and roll it around on the surface. Make it into a nice ball shape and then roll it out into a sausage. And when it's about the width of your hand, stop and pop it on a lightly greased baking tray. Then do the same with the remaining pieces of dough. 6 on a tray is usually plenty. Alternatively, you can just leave them as balls, but if you do, cut a cross into the top of each ball. You see how they split open? Now pop your tray of rolls in a large plastic bag. Then leave them in a nice warm place until they've about doubled in size. Now these long ones have been proving for about an hour. Before I bake them, I'm going to put 3 slashes diagonally into each and then brush lightly with milk. The milk will just help to brown these. Now I'm going to bake them in the oven at 180 fan oven, 200 normal oven for 12 to 15 minutes. These two just need a little brushing with milk and I'll bake these the same way for 12 to 15 minutes. Once they've baked to a golden brown, leave them to cool. Now when they're cool, they should be nice and soft. And inside, they should have this lovely open texture. Now there's no need to toast these, just slice them in half, put on some butter and some jam or marmalade, and you've got your breakfast. I hope you enjoyed making your Petits Pains au Lait, and do join me next time in the bread kitchen.